laps, but he rarely crashes
Consistency.
when the race is close.
Yep.
And in that first round of buggy, it was the opposite. Ty had, I think, maybe a little bit more pace than Jared did, but he also crashed more. So kind of an interesting flip there.
And on the flip side, I think when the difference between somebody like Ty and Jared is Ty races better off of anger from defeat. And I think, so, you know, Ty's going to be fired up for this one as well. So it's going to be interesting to see. And not to count out any of the, any of the other 12 drivers that are out there along with those guys. Everybody getting on the clock now. We'll see what they got here for lap number 1. We'll see who comes around. Your current TQ, the S-Works of Austin Blair, 10 at a 5:18.7. We're looking right now at the Team Associated truck of Spencer Rivkin. Rivkin in the blue and purple coming back around onto the left side.
Defending a buggy national champion, and I believe he was running up front in the truck class and ran into some issues last year, so we knew that he had the speed to compete there. Didn't have the greatest first buggy qualifier, but we know that the Associated team will rebound, get those cars figured out, and get moving here on what is a very different track than what we've been racing these major Nitro off-road events on.
Oh, and look there. It looks like, I believe that's going to be Dakotah Phend.
Oh.
I think Phend is already in the pits, so there goes round 1 for Phend here in Truggy. He's going to use this one for maybe a little bit of tuning and testing.
And here's Spencer Rivkin's teammate, Ryan Cavalieri, in the other RC8 T3. Both drivers Maxima MX engines powered. Whoa!
What a move.
Cavalieri with a gnarly save, and actually Joe Bornhorst ahead of him was even more sketchy through that front whoop section. You see how much faster the trucks are able to charge through both the whoop section there and the stairway to hell compared to the buggies. Much less upset with these big jumps. Way up over the vert double and through the wave section. I love that part of the track.
Well, let's take a look at these times, too. Talking about pushing the truck so much harder. Ryan Maifield, 10 at a 5:05.
And his second lap was a 30.1.
30.1. So Ryan, this one, Ryan Cavalieri, who we're watching right now in the number 2 spot. Joe Bornhorst. One of the drivers I talked to earlier said, man, I love the track, but it is a hard track to drive. It is hard. And right now he's proven himself wrong. He's doing quite well, sitting in the number 3 spot.
Not surprised to see Maifield run out front. I was surprised to see that he wasn't up in the top 3 for the first round of buggy qualifying. I have to imagine that only lit a fire under the driver that we thought was going to walk away with both national championships last year. Won the Truggy main and came up about a half-second short of winning the buggy class. And then, of course, he's been on fire here in 2017 since joining Mugen Seiki. Maifield already 2.4 seconds.
Yeah, I'm here for this race up on the top step of the podium. Joe has continually worked his way up there, and I think he's definitely going to be a front runner as years to come. That's for sure. Ryan Maifield, though, out front, 10 at a 5:05. Into second ahead of Bornhorst. So now the X-ray of Ty Tessmann trying to work his way back to the front. Joe Bornhorst in third. Jared Tebo, your buggy TQ out of. Now Cavalieri with a 35.3 drops himself all the way to 8th. So Ryan Maifield out front. Ty Tessmann in that number 2 spot. As we take a look right now at Ty Tessmann working his way back around to the front side of the track. There goes Tessmann, tripling up and over. Oh, Tessmann! What a save. Oh, no! Tessmann triples over traffic, and now he's got, I believe that's going to be Ryan Lutz right there behind him. Indeed it is. Through the stairway goes, dropping himself down. Ty Tessmann trying to make up time on Ryan Maifield there, 1.9 seconds apart. Fast lap of 30.2. Joe Bornhorst in third with a 30. To Ty Tessmann. Tessmann last time by with a 31.5. Ryan Maifield with a 31 flat last time by. So Maifield, 10 at a 5:06, his pace right now. Right now, your top two drivers going to be separated by 2.4 seconds. Ahead of Austin Blair's previous TQ time. There we're looking at Ryan Mayfield. Not sure who that was caught up in that front section, but that's the trouble with crashing on that front side. .510. We'll see. Ryan Maifield 10 at a 5:06. Can Tessmann do anything about it? Maifield 10 at a 5:06.3. Ty Tessmann 10 5:07.9. Joe Bornhorst. Lutz, King, Cavalieri, Ogden, Truhe, Fischer, Alex K. This is over. Still a lot of these drivers. Joe Bornhorst has got to be pumped about that one as well. The one I gotta think right now is going to go back, probably rethink some things, probably make some few changes, and I think it'll come out strong for round number 2. Is going to be your top qualifier from the buggy class, Jared Tebo, who finished 5th here for round 1. Tanner Stees, another impressive run. There you see all the drivers coming off the stand right there. There's Ryan May.